The Torah says, "Im bechukotai telechu." If you fulfill my Torah, I'll bless you. How is Hashem going to bless us? All types of beautiful things that He's going to give us. Parashat bechukotai, Parashat kitavo. He tells us all types of things that He will give us as a result of us following the Torah. But if we don't follow the Torah, He gives us over 40 different verses of different curses, different punishments that we're going to get. If you look at Parashat Azinu, if you look at Parashat Bechukotai, if you look at Parashat Kitavo, those three parashot specifically, you will find that every single thing that happened during the Holocaust, Hashem predicted that it's going to happen if we violate the Torah. Which means, how could Hashem allow the Holocaust to happen? He didn't allow it. We did. We violated the deal. Hashem did not violate the deal. He said, if you keep my mitzvot, I'll give you blessings. If you don't, I'll give you curses. So he never changed the deal. He says, if you keep my mitzvot, you're good. You'll be, feared by everyone. One of you will be able to beat 1,000 of them. You'll have blessings. You'll have parnasah. You'll have everything you want and more if you do my mitzvot. If you don't, you'll be a slave among the people. You will become a tragedy that everyone is going to look at you and say, how come Hashem cursed such a people? So he gives us details of what's going to happen to us if we violate his Torah. We went over this, I believe, a couple of weeks ago in detail, as far as Parashat Bechukotai. And you see that Hashem did not violate the deal. Even though we don't take Hashem seriously, He's serious. So when He says, if you keep my mitzvot, I'm going to give you reward, we see throughout history, when Am Yisrael was righteous, we were the best of the best. At the time of Shlomo HaMelech, we were kings of the world. Everybody feared. No one ever wanted to fight Shlomo HaMelech. Even though we were a small country, we didn't have that many people. We were never the biggest nation in the world. The whole world was afraid of us. We were the richest. We were the smartest. We were the most righteous. We were Kodesh Kodeshim. But if you fast forward 410 years, Hashem made us into literally victims to such an extent that there were rivers of blood, rivers of Jewish blood, much, much worse than the Holocaust. That was the time of the first Bet HaMikdash being destroyed. Why? We were wicked for an extended period of time. And Hashem says, remember, I told you if you do good, you'll have everything good. If you don't do good, you'll have everything bad. So Hashem did not change the deal just because we changed. We changed. Hashem did not change. He said, you do bad, I punish you. Same thing happened many times throughout history. Every time, if you look at the history books of Am Yisrael, you'll see that every single time we've had a major crisis, a national crisis, a pogrom, an inquisition, a destruction of some kind, you will see that at that time and for a extended period of years beforehand, it wasn't like for 1 year or 1 week or even 5 or 10 years, for an extended period of time, usually decades, we were extremely wicked as a nation as far as the way we comply with the Torah. And Hashem has patience and patience and patience, but eventually that runs out. And eventually He has to implement the laws of the Torah that force Him to punish us. Because if there was no punishment, there would simply be no point to the world.